Hello everyone, my name is SteveTVOnline, and I am going to be submitting Disney-Pixar Brave over to the marathon. This game is all glitchless, but it's super fun. This is a top-down shooter, if you could call it that, since it's a Disney game, and it's a lot of optimization of movement and knowing what to do, buying what you need to. There's only one small glitch, if you could call it that, in the entire game, and it's just movement. I'm the current world record holder and probably the only one at this moment that's playing the game. That's why I kind of want to submit it to the marathon, because I want more people to know about this game, and hopefully if they see fit, they really like it enough that they would join me. So, we're going to be playing on easy difficulty. It doesn't matter which one. And as you see right here, there's the royal gown and there's the guard mail. This would be the incentive to choose which one of the outfits that I would have Merida choose. I'm going to be using royal gown because it's actually my lucky charm here. So the timing doesn't start right away. The timing begins the second that we gain control of Merida for the first time, which will be after this first unskippable cutscene here. So if you've ever seen the movie Brave, then throw that out of the water, because this game has nothing to do with... It has a little bit to do with the movie. We've already at the point where Mom is already a bear. And if you've never seen the movie, I'm sorry to say that they won't explain how she's a bear or why she's a bear, because we're going to be skipping all cutscenes that explain all of that. So, right now, she's running away, and we're coming up on the start of our time, and that happens to be 3, 2, 1, go. So right away, we're going to be running forward. There's no optimizations or anything. It's just running forward and chasing after Mom. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump right there. It does absolutely nothing. I just like to say it's a tad bit faster when it probably is not. And now we're going to jump up here and go around. And we are going to just dodge and jump over trees. This is kind of like a tutorial section while also having you play the game right away. It's a very fast tutorial. There's no, like, tutorial levels or anything. We are going to still be getting dialogue boxes when we collect things. But right now, all we're going to be doing is running forward and gathering up Mom. And before we can get to her, something is going to happen. We're going to fall through this bridge, and then we're going to get into our first skippable cutscene. So then after that, if you know the story of Brave, you will know that Merida is definitely known for her sword play, isn't she? So we're going to get the sword first, and then we're going to come over here, and we're going to start collecting coins. These coins are going to be important for us right here at the very beginning, because they will allow for us to go and get our fastest movement in the game. Right now, at the very beginning of the game, this is our fastest movement, is just jumping and moving around like this. And we're just going to go, and we're going to destroy all these, and then we're actually, for real this time, gonna get what Merida is known for, and that is the bow. So we're gonna grab the bow here, and this bow is going to be our entire gameplay here. So we open that up, and then while we're running over that way, we're gonna shoot a little bit here, and we're going to grab up more coins, get that, and get that one, and this will allow for us to go through here. And then we're going to, while we're running down this way, we're going to shoot a couple of arrows to hopefully get some of those, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to shoot some of those. Now we got enough coins there. So all these coins that I'm collecting, we're going to try and collect 250 coins, but we want to collect more than that because we're going to need more later on. But before we enter into Forest Grove, the first area, we want to collect at least 250 coins. So right here, we ran up to the very front because it's going to kick us back to the very back there anyway, so as long as we're through. And then we get onto these jumps, where Merida just doesn't like to listen half of the time. That was fine. We'll take that. And now we go into another unskippable cutscene, and that's just her seeing Mom run away, and then we get the Will-O-The-Wisps that are going to lead us back to the witch, who... If you don't know the story, the witch is actually the person who turned Mom into a bear in the first place. So we're going to follow the Will-O-The-Wisps, we're going to skip another cutscene, and it's going to show that the witch is just down this pathway right down here. And when we get to the witch, it's going to tell us that, or it's going to show us that we're going to get a new ability, and that new ability is going to be the Earth Charm. There's going to be 4 Earth Charms throughout the entire thing, and it's going to be Earth, Wind, Fire, and Ice. And this first one is going to allow for us to continue on in the game. Basically, we have to do all of this in order for the game to continue on. There's no way of actually skipping any of these. If somebody wants to find one, go for it, but I have yet to find it. Now we're going to do some actual fighting here, and the reason that I'm going up close to these dogs is either I can get hit there, so I can get this dialogue box that's saying, hey, if you get hit, you can pick up these potions, and they'll help you out. But I also went up there so I could, in turn, pick up more coins, so I won't have to pick up as many later on. So now, some of these cutscenes, these unskippable cutscenes, actually most of them, are basically useless. But the one good thing that comes out of these cutscenes are my favorite character in the entire game, and that's going to be the Raven or Crow. So when it comes on screen, I want everybody to say, Caw! And there we go, that's the first visit by the Crow. And now we're gonna go in, this is the Ring of Stones, and each one of these gives you a different land that you're gonna travel into. And our first one is right here. We're gonna enter into Forest Grove, and we are going to go, and this is gonna give us a couple of different new things to show off here. The first one is, if you see that symbol in the background, that green thing, that is the ability to, that's gonna tell us that we have to use that specific charm to open up and use it. We're going to be using that to our advantage later on to attack the weakness of specific enemies. And then we have one more thing coming up right here, and that is going to give us another cutscene, and that is the ability to show us that there is the Will-O-The-Wisps that come to help you. The more that you attack enemies and the less you get hit, then the more Will-O-The-Wisps you get and the stronger you become. So we're going to try and use that to our advantage, but I can't promise anything. But once again, all these enemies are always going to be in the same spot, so I basically know where I'm hitting. And then I ran into that wolf. That's fine. So now going up here, that was a pretty decent fight without getting hit there. And now this is the This is the merchant. We are going to be going in here, and we are going to be collecting our first upgrade, and that is the dodge roll. And this is going to be our fastest movement in the entire game. You will see why. Okay, we got the dodge roll, and now it's going to give us a couple more dialogue boxes that we're going to be skipping, and then we're going to continue on. And we're going to go right here, and we're going to get our first triplets puzzle. These are super easy, and they're always going to be the same, so as long as you know what you're doing, then you can go. So the first one here, we're going to just get over to the other side, hit it twice, then go over and hit Y to get over to the switch a little bit faster than normal. So there we go. We have now gone and we have gotten the first triplets puzzle. A lot of these are, like I said, super straightforward, and there's a couple more optimizations I can do later on. And I'll explain those as I get there. But the first one right here, we're just going to roll through here, and we can hit these Fargus Detches. They're reminiscent of her dad, and they give us a lot of coins, as you see. So right here, we're going to hit that, we're going to hit this, so we can get a couple more coins. And then we're going to roll up this way, get ourselves the dogs once again. Hi, doggy. So, usually we want to defend the doggos, but these are really bad doggies, and they kind of want to hurt us, so unfortunately we have to attack them. So let's see if I can get this. Cool, I got the statue. That's good. We're going to continue on this way, and then we're going to see this enemy. You're going to see a different one over his head, and that is the fire charm. We're going to be getting that in a little bit, and when that happens, it'll get us the weakness for that enemy. So right there you saw me hit the Fargus statue from a little bit of a distance, so I didn't go into this cutscene here. And I can just jump up here, grab the coins, and then I can go through into the next area. Now we are heading off, and we are rolling. You're going to see me do a couple of dangerous rolls here, because if I fall into the water, then I'm going to be losing myself the Will-O-The-Wisp that I collected. But some of the rolls that I'm going to be doing look more dangerous than they actually are, because we kind of have a coyote jump in this game where it allows for us to go and jump after we have rolled. There we go. We're going to go here, and we're going to get up here. Hit Fargus statue, hit him, and then we're hitting that while we're waiting for the other Wolfie here. Roll into the zip line and jump over.
I suppose I should just try it.
Hit that while we go and collect more coins right there, and get onto the zip line. And what we're doing right now is we actually have to get that bush, because as you saw outside, Mom was actually hurt and tired. So in order to get her energy and get her back up, we have to get that bush over here. So as long as I stand right in this position, right where I'm at right now, the cussing is going to happen right away instead of having to wait and then walk up to it. As long as you're standing right there, those wolves are going to go to the same spot so I can shoot back and forth and get them. And then I get the berries instantly and go to the cutscene. So now that we have those, we're going to give it to Mom, and then we're going to go into our first Mom fight. Now, these Mom fights are always, like, well, they're short at first, but then the more enemies you find, the longer they are. So this would be a perfect time for donations to be read. But first, I'll explain a little bit for this one. So, we're going to be doing this swipe attack quite a bit in these Mom fights, because it's one of the faster times to go. But we also have a move that we're going to be using later on that is a boost forward that will help us out later too. So these guys are a little bit far away, so I use that boost forward. Cool, that was a pretty decent fight. And now, since we are done with that, we are now going to go, and we are going to go right after a Mom fight. We're going to go into another triplets minigame coming up.
That look in her eyes, it isn't even human.
Oh,
If I
can't give
remove
my
what
Blight. Will she ever be my mom again? So now we go over here. We're going to jump on that. We're going to hit that, that. Then go through here, and once again we have switches that are always going to be in the same order as before. So we're going to go over here, we're going to hit this one, that one, and then up this way to get through. And then we're going to destroy a couple of enemies here, and you're going to see new enemies that we have yet to run into. This is a Wolfie, but he is a fire wolf. Then we're going to attack this guy and see if we can get a little bit faster than normal. Then we're going to shoot over that way, and we are hopefully not going to get hit. Come on. Where are you at? There we go. That wasn't the greatest, but we will take it because we have now gotten our fire arrows. So these fire arrows, I'm actually going to be using these a lot more than anything else because, in my opinion, they are the fastest hitting and fastest moving arrows in the entire game. So I have the Will-O-Wisps, and it's just destroying these enemies like crazy. But now we're going to get one more enemy coming in. This is the first time that we're going to run into these guys. And this is the ice giants there. Those giants, I'm going to be using the sword to attack those every single time. And as you saw, what I picked up right there is actually a power attack. And those power attacks, you'll see that on the bottom now next to all of my abilities. There's a circle that is going to form right there. The more enemies you attack, then the circle will fill up. And once you get that all the way filled, then you can use a special ability. We're going to be, it fills up really slow at the beginning, but we're going to power it up later on. And doing the power up will allow for us to fill it up faster and use it to our advantage a little bit more. We're only going to be using this, like, not a lot right here at the very beginning, but it will help in some times in a pickle. So right here is our next triplet minigame. What we're going to do is we're going to go up here, we're going to have him grab that and turn it. Then we're going to bring this guy up here and move him all the way over to the right here. We're going to hit that, then we're going to jump on this. We're going to go in here, release that, then we're going to raise this up, and then we're going to go all the way up to the top because the sole purpose of... You want to jump there because if you just walk straight, you're going to fall down. As you can see, there's a little gap there. I learned it out the hard way in multiple runs. But yeah, that is another just straightforward path. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to get this so we can get in there because inside of there is another Fargus statue. We're going to grab those coins, as many as we can, and we can leave. So coming up right here in this section is actually our only skip that we have in the game. And that's going to be right here, so we're going to jump here, and then right here, and we now do not have to fight those enemies. It's super quick and super easy, and if I had Will-O-The-Wisps there, it actually doesn't get rid of them for some reason. I don't know why, because you're still getting hit. Hit that, and then go across. Maybe I can pick up one of them. Nope, I did not. That's fine. Didn't pick one up there. Oh, yes, I did. Cool. Doggies, get rid of them, and then I'm gonna jump over here. Up here, and roll over.
I've never seen anything like this.
And over here, we are gonna get to the final area of this section. I don't have any Will-O-The-Wisp, which is unfortunate. So I'm gonna go over this way. I need to get over this way in order to get most of the enemies. And then we have big guy here. That was a really good fight. We'll take that anytime, and now we are out of here. So now that we're back to the Ring of Stones, as long as you know where the next area is, you can get closer to it. Your goal is to usually get over to the next area without having to move forward, because you can get right next to it. You can't, unfortunately, you cannot enter in early, even if it says press Y to enter. But anyway, now we're going to go over this way, and we are going to go up here. We're going to skip some of the stuff. Oops, that's fine. So I like to do this. It does absolutely nothing. It's just fun to show off. And then we're going to go this way.
So clean and fresh.
So as you can see, we are going to be getting another new ability here, and that's going to be the Earth Charm. But first, we're going to get another completely useless cutscene, and that does absolutely nothing for us.
I've got to stop it.
And that's your cutscene that they wanted to show you really badly. Come on! Alright, and once again, we're just going to be going.
These rocks are slippery enough, aren't they?
So that's the coyote time that I was talking about. And right here, I laugh every time because, as you can see, we just destroyed birds. We saw birds in the other level. However, we get over here, she's gonna see this bird, and then she doesn't say anything there, but she does here.
Birds!
Oh boy, birds that you've been seeing. So I'm rolling down here because it's a little bit faster, and like I was telling you before, I'm playing it a little bit dangerous when it comes to those. So I just have to go enough just to get into here. And now we're going to try and play this a little bit different here. We're going to go over here and we're going to attack him as much as we can. We're going to do the same thing right here. We want to get rid of these boars first, because these boars are the most dangerous enemies in the entire game, in my opinion. They suck. Cool. That was actually really fast. We'll take that. I barely got hit. And now if you look on the bottom, you can see that I'm able to use the power-up. Not going to use it here. I didn't need to use it there because I felt really comfortable with that. And now this is most annoying. Alright, and now we're going to switch back to this because I still believe it's the fastest attacking. And when I need to, I will switch over. So right here, you can jump up here without getting hit. That was good. And now we're rolling back the way that we just came from. So I'm switching over to the Earth Charm, or Air Charm here, because I know that I'm going to be using it in just a minute here once again. And what I'm going to try and do here is I'm going to try and hit that over there. Got it. So now I don't have to risk getting hit right here. Switch over to there, and then we're going to switch to this, because as you see down below, we're going to need it right there. Jump here. Get on the vine, please, Merida. So right here, these guys... Oh, that's fine. You can just roll past these guys without getting hit by them. And now we're going to go over here, and we're going to hit these. Oh my gosh, I've never been hit this much before, to be completely honest. Then we're gonna hit that, and then we're gonna switch over once again. But the reason we're going over this way is first it's going to skip having to go all the way over to the left, but it also allows for us to go and get this bow upgrade. Now we're gonna be attacking a little bit faster, which is really nice for us. So right here, if only if I'm in danger will I use my power-up, and they're not, for some reason, giving me any potions. There we go. Thank you, game. I'll take both of those. I'm going to waste just a tad bit of time just to get those potions, because I felt really bad having to do that. So right here, I'm doing a little bit of going out of my way to do some things. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to hit these. Then I'm going to go up here. Gonna roll. Alright, hit over there. Jump over here, make sure that this guy does not hit me. That's good. I was going so fast that he didn't know what to do here. Now we're gonna jump back over this way. And then we're going to hopefully somehow... Oh, I didn't get it, that's fine. Ah, he hit me. Now we're gonna get up here, and we're gonna go right back into another triplets minigame. Or not minigame. I don't know why I keep on calling them minigames. First things first, move this one over to here. Then we're going to grab this with him, bring it down. So the guy will be able to jump. We want to move it all the way down. Then we're gonna jump up here, get this, release that. And, oops, and then bring him over here. That way we can jump over. Then we're going to hit this. This guy's going to be next. We're going to move over here, and we're going to jump up, get a little bit early, and then go. Alright, and with that, we're going to head into the next area, and we are almost done with this section. Ooh, that was close. I almost fell off. Roll there, then we unfortunately have to jump here, but then we can roll at the next section. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use my ability here. It'll help me just get done with everything a little bit quicker, and then I get to show it off a little bit more. There we go. What? What do I have left? Oh. That guy didn't want to come out at all. There we go. Ring of Stones. We're heading back, and now... Once again, we're going to be going to our next area here, and that is right over here. So we are now at Chilch Creek automatically, and all we have to do is just hit the enter button to go into the next area. So as you can tell, this is called Chilch Creek, and that means that we have ice that we have to deal with. Now, you would think that you would want to use the fire more than, since this is the fire area. You're partially right, but the thing is, there's so... many different enemies in here. Like it'll start off in the fire, but then because they are fire enemies, they're going to want to be weak for some reason to fire to the ice. There we go, and we are done with that. That was a really good fight. And now we're gonna get that Fargus statue. Just go out of our way just to get a couple of them, and then go up here. Get that, and head over this way. Oops, I forgot. You can also use the sword here. Come on. Head over here. Now, I know that I said that there was only one skip, but there's one more small skip coming up. It's nothing really. Ooh, this is actually kind of decent. That was really good. We didn't spawn in any other enemies. And now we are going to get our last ability here, and that is the Ice Charm. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to destroy a couple of things. Shoot that, because we don't need any other ones here. Ooh, that was close. I almost fell off. So, you know how I just completely skipped doing one of the fights? Well... This is a speed run. Even though we need the monies, we're just going to do one more tiny skip, and that is to just do that. Now, what do you know? We are now past that area. Now comes the annoying part. So Merida's lock-on for enemies is good. However, she likes to prioritize different things. So when jumping over that, if there are other items in the way, she will prioritize those other items. So I'm gonna try and go into a pattern of trying not to get too close to some other items here. Alright, that's good. And that was really good. Okay, so right here, we're going to jump up here. We're going to grab that first before we do anything. Get over here, get those coins, and that doggy wants to come after us. However, we are just going to dodge him completely, do a roll over this way. Get our fire on. Flame on. And now we're going to fight some people that need us to use fire on. That was a really good fight. Oh! That's fine. So right here, we're going to dodge everything. And let's see if we can get that jump. Nice. Alright, that saved a little bit of time. And get these last ones. One more that we have to freeze, and we're through. So, this puzzle, super easy. As you can see, all we're gonna do is we're gonna move this around and line them up. I want you to remember this puzzle for later on. Just remember that it was here, and what we had to do to solve it. I hate when it does that. I was literally one step away from getting that, so we're gonna jump up here, and we're going to, well, first get up here and over. That saves like half a second, but since I missed, it really didn't matter. We're gonna get on these. There we go, and finally there. Well, I did hit that over there like I wanted to do, so that's good. And now we're gonna roll over here, grab the key, and with that, get back this way, and head back the way that we just came. So this is one of those games, like I said, there's a lot of movement-based stuff, but if I'm running back like this, that's a perfect time for donations to be read once again. And anyway, now that we've got that key, we are going to go through here one more time and make sure that I don't fall off. Get these, and then I'm going to go over here so we can get another triplets minigame, or, wow, puzzle. Triplets puzzle, not minigame. Alright, there's nothing special here. What we're going to do is we're going to bring him over here, and we're going to lock him onto that. And then we're going to bring both of the other triplets there. We're going to turn this. One's going to go this way. The other one is going to head over this way. Then we're going to have him grab that. We're going to release that. We're going to go onto here. Then we're going to head over here, move this up. And just like that, we are now done with the puzzle. So get over here, hit Y to jump over to there to hit the switch. And the thing is, I know that there is a lift over there for the wind charm, but no matter what I would do, it would have automatically put me back to the regular. So we're going to get up here, jump up, and we have this again. Sometimes I always forget what I have to do next. Okay, good, jump. So I'm trying to use this as little as possible. I might even try for something like that. Merida, please, 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 thank you. Get some more coins with the Spargus. I really need health here. I kind of failed big time on that last section, but that's fine. Alright, we've made it past the ice. Now, hopefully we should get lucky enough, because these dogs like to drop potions for us. Like I said, and I need at least one more just to feel safe. Maybe. Maybe. Can I have a potion, please? No? Okay. Well then, I'm gonna have to just be a little bit more careful, I guess. Actually, I don't need to worry about it because we're at the end of the level. Forgot where I was. So rolling up this way, you think you just have to get to the end? Nope, we are going to run into, once again, another useless cutscene with more doom. And this cutscene is going to go like this. He's going to drop down these pillars. Mordu is going to walk through.
So this won't be getting any easier now, will it?
Completely useless. That was the whole cutscene. Fantastic. Alright, and with that, we are now going to get into the next level. Here, let's see if we can get up to the... Oh, I went to the wrong one. That's fine. I was thinking ahead too much. We're going into Buried Passage. Buried Passage is okay. Not a massive fan of this. Oh no, sorry, this is the wrong level. I'm actually a pretty fond fan of this level. It's super fun, in my opinion. So I'm trying to get everybody out of the way here while I roll past them now. And hopefully I was to get coins. Alright, that was good. And now we're going to get that. That was good. So that's one of the jumps that is very annoying. As long as you are paying attention to where your shadow is on the ground, then you should be good. So right here at the very beginning, I'm going to stand right here at the very edge, because this is where all of our enemies are going to be spawning. And then we're going to start heading down farther, because that will allow for us to get the other enemies that are going to be spawning down here. Just like that, we got through that area. That was almost perfect. Please, Merida. There we go. Get through here, and now we're going to get a new aspect of the game here. So in this level, they decide to add in spikes. Now, most of the time, you can just wait for the spikes to spawn, or you can do what I did and roll around them, or you can just take the damage, which most of the time I will be doing. But now I have one more thing that I had to explain. Those goblins are the... I said that the boars are the worst enemies in the game. These are... I lied, these are actually the worst, because what can happen is, as you can see, they run around really quick, and not just that, if they hit you, then they take all your coins, so you have to take the time to go around and collect all the coins. So every time that I know that there's going to be those gnomes, goblins, whatever they are in the game, I am going to be killing them first. Because now I've just lost all my coins, plus I've also just lost my will-o-wisps that I had, which is very unfortunate. Okay, then we're gonna roll. Do not go up there. I tell that to myself every time because I will sometimes forget and want to go up there for some reason. Now we're gonna roll past these guys once again, and now that we have the key, we're gonna roll up here and we're going to, if we want to, why don't we just grab this Fargus statue? So we have enough coins, get the key, and then roll through again. Roll past this guy without having to worry about fighting him. So right there you can actually roll, but like that. It's just dangerous and it's kind of fun to do, just to give, like, freak people out. And once again, since we now are low on health anyway, we're just going to, or low on the will-o-wisps, we were just going to roll through those spikes. So right here, we are finally back to another one of the mom fights here. And once again, in the marathon, this would be a great time for donations to be read. And now that we have these golems, this is what we have the boost forward for. Because boosting forward into these these giants, all of these giants, it allows for them to be killed instantly, which is really nice. Well, the bad part is we also now have boars running around, running along. That was actually really good. The horse ran into me, and I slowed down a little bit. Those boars can really, really, really troll you hard. Alright, now we're gonna head over here. I can just attack it. We're gonna head up here, and we've done a little bit too many fights in this area, so we're just gonna skip past all of these guys and head over here, and we are gonna go right from that into another triplets minigame. Now, this triplets minigame is very important because it allows for we have to stand on specific things and do things in a particular order, otherwise things will not work out correctly. So we're gonna do that, and we're going to move all the way up here with this one, and we are going to hit this, but we're going to open it up all the way. If we don't open it up all the way, if there's anything showing whatsoever, then it's going to cause us to not finish up the level for some reason. You have to have it open all the way until the triplet stops. And there we go. We are now finished with that one as well. So doing that allows for us to go through the waterfall. So just remember this also. She found a waterfall to be a little bit too dangerous, and she needed the triplets to help her out. Just wait until later and see exactly where we're going. Before you say, well, yeah, waterfalls are dangerous. Yes, but so is one of the other areas that we go to later. And she never needs the triplets' help for those. Alright. And like this, we are going to go around wide here. Ah! Okay, we made it. We can skip past that, and then we can go over here and we can skip past all of this. And depending on my health, I don't have any of the Will-o'-the-Wisps, so I'm not worried about that. It's health. I didn't see my health. This is one of the ones that you can actually just jump all the way over and not worry about it. We're gonna shoot that. And then we're gonna get the Spargus statue. Oops. Get on it. Thank you. Then we're gonna head over this way one more time, just so we can turn in the key. Alright, so as you've been seeing me do throughout most of this level, we're just going to, this is another area that we can fight enemies, but we can just skip past them. Thank you, Merida. I had to slide down a little bit there so she would hit that other switch. And if I wouldn't have slid down, then it would have been a bigger problem. So this fight we actually have to do, but it's kind of nice because I would love to get the health here. Good, good, good. I will take that. Thank you very much. Alright, so once again, like I said, if there's goblins, I'm going to go after them first. Nice, nice, nice. Come on. Please. And the last one? Okay, we'll take that. A couple more just to be safe, and then we're gonna hit that. Go up here, and now we're gonna go on to a legitimate boss. So right here, I'm gonna take it a little bit risky. I do two rolls each time, and then I'm going to jump, roll, roll, jump, roll, all the way up here. And with this, with this boss, what's gonna happen is, you would normally think at the boss that you would have to go after all the other enemies, but with this boss, all the other enemies will despawn the second that you're done with him. So all we are going to be doing is we're going to be attacking only the boss. Because the other enemies will come to us anyway, so we don't have to really worry about it. And those other enemies are now dropping health for us as well. Alright, and just like that, we are now done with that boss. Super, super simple. And now we get another one of these rock formation cutscenes, and you know what that means. We're getting our best friend in here. So once he shows up, is everybody ready to caw? Ready? And caw! And like that, we are off again. Alright. Head on up this way. We're back into the rings again. We're going to roll forward to the Swamp of Shadows. This one is the worst level in the entire game. I will fight anybody who says otherwise. Oh, nope. I won't fight him because this isn't the level I was thinking of.
So overgrown.
So if they want to fight that this isn't the worst level, I will agree with them. Alright, all goblins. They just love these goblins here. Oh, you stupid goblin. That's fine. We'll take that. So I'm destroying him only for the sole purpose of, I don't want to lose any coins, and plus it'll give me more. So here we go, up this way. And we have even more stuff that we have to do here, but this time we have another mom fight. And once again, you know what this means. That means that this would be another good section for donations to be read, or, plugs. This is really good so far. Who's left? You? Okay, we'll take that. We'll really, really take that one. That was probably the fastest I've ever done that mom fight, ever. Alright, and I actually went the right way. Head over this way, and roll, roll. Like I said, I like to take... Oh! I almost died as I said I like to take risky paths for no reason. Roll around them. Get the fire out again. Jump over that. I got all the coins that I needed right there. That was good. And now we're on to my favorite cutscene in the entire game. It's another useless one, but the way that she says it is hilarious to me, and I like to say the lines with her. Mordu, you won't frighten me that easily. We're done. Stupid, stupid lines once again. Alright. Now we're heading over here. Got hit by that spike somehow.
My legs are starting to get tired.
From jumping, or for what reason? Cool. That's exactly what we wanted to do. So we just wanted to open it up very little. We didn't have to hit it all the way there. Alright, and we dodged around those, that's good. And we are heading over to the last section of this area. I believe. No, it's not. Please. Alright, sure, why not? Alright, that's good. Ooh, buddy. Jump up here. And head over here. For, once again, another area that we can just completely skip. That was good. We don't need to worry about it. Alright, coming up is another triplets minigame, but after that we have a little bit of a trick that I kind of found by myself by accident. It's pretty funny the way that it works. So this first triplets minigame puzzle. I'm trying to think of this. There's two that are coming up that are kind of similar, and I think this is the one that I found a little bit of an optimization for as well. Yes. Alright, so what's going to happen here is normally you would have to hit that lever multiple times, but first we're going to do that, then we're going to bring him up here. Then we are going to go back up to this guy and wait for it. And that saves us having to move over the platform to the middle, hit it twice, and to get back over. So as long as I'm waiting for a specific audio cue there, I'm able to then jump and skip most of that puzzle. So here's the little optimization I made. If you walk into here and then walk back out, they'll all come to you. No need to worry about getting hurt or anything. You can just go right here and then come in eventually because you need to. Alright, I'm kind of trying to focus here a little bit. Oh, that was really good. I didn't realize I was already done. Get those coins, get over here, and dodge all of those boulders. Now we're heading into the final area right over here, and what I'm going to be doing here is just rolling past all these guys. Ah, they still hit me, that's fine. We're gonna go after both of these branches as fast as we can here. And hopefully those guys run to me, which they did. Alright, we'll take that. Get into the rings and head on to the next level. Now, the next level, I promise you, is the worst level in the entire game. If I get to the right spot. Murky Chasm. Murky Chasm has the worst boss, in my opinion, in the entire game. I will fight anybody who says otherwise. They're terrible. Not only are we fighting the boss, but we're also fighting other things, which you'll be able to see once we get in there. Plus, we have to use the Earth Charm throughout this entire area, which is the worst charm and the slowest charm. What was that camera angle? Thank you so much, game. We'll still do that. So we really didn't lose any health or anything. Get up here and roll away. So you know how she was afraid of a little waterfall earlier on? Well, she walks into a volcano without any fear, not needing the triplets to help her out. So it's just like, why worry about the volcano or the waterfall when you can just walk into a volcano without worrying about it? So I'm kind of focusing right here because there's some areas that you can just roll through these without having to worry about going after the enemies. This one you can just jump around. This one you want to roll into it so you can still move. If you don't roll into stuff like that, then it's going to stop you in your tracks. Like this one will. And then we're going to get these last three. Yeah, you shouldn't be seeing the inside of a volcano. They're very dangerous, Merida. Woo! I have missed that in the past before, and it is not good at all. Alright, I'm trying to hit as many of these guys as I can while I'm heading up here, because this is an annoying area as well. Please? For the love of God, please hit that. Thank you. Alright, that was bad. Heading over here, where we have another area that we're just going to run through. Hi, guy. Bye, guy. And there's more of these guys, so we can just roll through them. And now we have this fight. And as you can see, we finally have one more of these stones. And this stone is another one that we're just going to use. It's going to be our final upgrade station in the entire game. And you'll see why once we get them. Because, you know our upgrades I was always talking about, we'll have a way to upgrade later on. Well, here's where our upgrades come into play. We're going to go over here and we're going to buy all 3 of these upgrades. Then we're going to go over here and we're going to buy as many as we can, which should only be 2. And now we don't have to buy any more upgrades. So what those upgrades were that I bought are power-up upgrades for our special attacks, where now every time that I attack, the special bar goes up, and every time I get hurt, the special bar will go up. So now we're going to be using this a little bit more to our advantage. Like right now, we're just going to use it so we can get through everything a little bit quicker, so we don't have to go over to him. And get through here. Roll through the spikes. And then remember that puzzle that I told you to remember at the very beginning of the game? Well, here it is once again. So, I don't know why they decided this to be one of the puzzles that we had to solve, but it is. So, we're going to get onto this, we're going to pull this lever, get it all the way around, then get right here, get this lever, and pull this around as well, and now we're going to switch over to here, we're going to go forward, hit activate the lever, and we are done with the puzzle. You would think that the farther on you go, the faster, or the harder the puzzles would be. However, nope, they decided to bring that puzzle back. Alright, and right here, we're going to roll onto here, and we can, if this is another area we can just completely skip, which is fine by me, because this sucks. How did they hit me on that last one? I don't know. So we're going to be careful now, because we actually have to... Oh my gosh. Whew. Whew. We are really low on health, and we don't want to die. That's kind of embarrassing if you end up dying. So it's all dependent on luck now for the health that we really need, but the best way to do this is right here, because usually this guy will send out some health for us, like that. Come on, boys. And there we go. Okay, we just got that at the last second. So, one thing I also wanted to mention is now that we are completely done with buying stuff, we don't have to worry about coins anymore. And with this, we are on to another mom boss fight. So... at this point, you would know the deal. So I went so fast there that no enemies spawned in yet. Nice. We didn't get one of the... Come on. What were we missing? I thought I hit you. Oh well. That wasn't too bad. That was a pretty decent mom fight. Sorry, my IHs. Alright, and now we're gonna do one more small optimization here. You see those two there? There was the air and there was the earth. they don't... You actually do not need to hit the air whatsoever. You can just hit the earth and you can jump up there. Now we're going to get through here. And once again, we don't have to use stuff. We're just going to jump around once again. And then we're going to hit... Oops. Maybe hit that one. There we go. Now we have to hit that switch, otherwise we can't continue on. It's required. Nice, I hit that in time. Merida, there we go. Alright, coming up is the boss that I was talking about, that I can't stand. Because of this game, I hate bird bosses with a passion. This is a Earth Charm bird boss. Not only are we attacking the bird, like you'll see me doing right here, not only are we attacking this bird, but we are also going to be fighting the elements of every other creature in this entire level spawning in. And that includes the goblins that they introduced to us. Which is very, very annoying. I don't know why they would make this boss so difficult like this. Alright, that's good, that's good. We got some health. Oh, that was really, really fast. I don't think I've ever defeated that boss that fast before. Alright. We're done with that level, and we get another one of these cutscenes with the stone, and you know what that means. Get your cause ready. And... caw. Alright. Time to go on to the next level here. Frozen Lock. Frozen Lock is fine up until near the very end of the level, and I'll explain when I get there why it's so annoying.
These ships are so old.
There we go, we made that. It saves me having to go all the way up right there. Please. Did we make it? Good. Okay. Come on. Please. Thank you. Alright, this is another area that we just wait. We're gonna go over here and we're just gonna shoot this way. This way, we don't have to deal with these guys at all. It's just something to do. This is another area where the, where donations could be read. Because there's absolutely nothing going on. Alright, and like this, we're gonna try and hit some early cycles. Please, Merida, thank you. Did we still get this cycle? Yes, we did. Okay. We did not get that one, however. Maybe. Nope, we still got it. We're fine. And... cool. That was actually pretty decent. We'll take that. Alright, get these boys. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, and now we have a couple more, but she says a line that I feel.
Don't want to be jumping across any more ice.
Exactly, Merida, exactly. Come on, we can make this good. Alright, so in comes probably the worst part of this entire level. So right here is an on-the-rails section of this game, where what we have to do is we have to destroy these icebergs. But the problem with that is not only do we have to do it once, we have to do it twice. But this time, after going after it the first time, we now have a second one. But not only do we have two that we have to go over this time, oh no! They decided that they wanted to add in wolves as well to make it a little bit more difficult. But right there, that was really good. We need you gone. So the reason that I'm destroying the wolves there is because it's a lot easier for me to go and get past this area. And the more that I kill those wolves off right together there, they will not spawn up. Please, please guys, please, please, be nice. Alright, so now we're on to the last one, and we now have 3 that we're going after. But not just that, we also have the boars that are really bad enemies to begin with, that we have to do. Hit this a little bit, then we'll go after him. Hit that. So the reason that I'm going after, well, you get to see it now. The reason that I'm going after these boars so much is because they leave a trail behind them. And that trail makes it so they can slow you down. And you saw that there. The fire ones leave a fire trail that hurt you. Alright. And that last one was actually pretty decent. We only had to do, I think, 3 or 4 waves. And right here, we just have to get to the end and jump off.
So cold.
Right here, and we have another mom fight. So this would be another time to do donations. But this time I'm just gonna say that I really appreciate showing off this game. It'd be super fun to show this off for the marathon. I've worked really hard to get this down to the time that it has, and to show this off would be so much fun to try and get more people into this game. I really would like this to happen. It doesn't seem like a game that a lot of people would like, but once they see it, they're like, oh, this looks so much fun. And that's what I would want to see. Alright. That was a really fast mom fight once again. All of my mom fights have been really decent, which can save a lot of time over throughout the entire run here. Oh, that was not good. I've had bad movements, but good on other things. Like, that was terrible. You can jump up there. Alright, so there's a funny story behind this. So, I used to take this path here and make it so it was a lot harder for me. But then I found that there's a way to see where exactly you have to shoot the arrows. If you look on the ground down below the catapult or wherever this is, you can see little notches, red notches on the ground. If you line up the catapult there, and then you shoot it, it will go right onto the bullseyes in front of you. I used to make it so I wanted to hit 2 of these and skip having to do a couple phases, but it was just so difficult to do that. So then I just decided to go the easier way, and it makes it a lot better. It doesn't take time. It doesn't take that much time, to be completely honest. All right. Now with this, we have this area. This is actually quite a fight, to be completely honest. I have my power-up. I'm going to use that here so I can finish off things a little bit faster. Come on, wolves. Come on. Really? There's that one. There's that guy. And get him. We're gonna run right into this guy, because all the wolves and enemies are right around this area. Come on. Hit you and finish you off. Alright. And now that we're done with that, we are going to jump in to the center here and get to the final area of the game. And that is the final boss fight and more do. Now, you would think, well, first off, we have to go through the level, and then I'll explain the Mordu fight as I get up to it. But first, we have one more very annoying, useless cutscene.
You've not defeated me, Mordu. Just a bit farther and I'll have ended your curse once and for all.
Alright, and that's that cutscene. And now we're gonna go this way. So there's a little bit of things that I'm gonna be focusing on as I'm running through here. The first one is making sure that all the blocks are out, the fire is out, so I can get over to here. Then we're gonna head back that way, and as we're heading back that way, I'm also gonna pull out my Earth Charm, so I can shoot up there as many as I can. Maybe try for that one over there. If I can't get it, that's fine. Then we're gonna shoot over here and get these two. And as we're going back this way, before we hit the next switch, we're gonna actually go back here, and this is going to give us our last sword upgrade that we're gonna be using. This helps out quite a bit for the final boss for a couple of things. Oops, and then we're going to hit the switch. Come on, there we go. Then we're going to go up that pathway that we took earlier. Okay, good. Right over here. Get up here, land on that, and then we need to head over that way. Okay, that was good. You can do a roll there and start heading over, but I didn't know where I was at the moment. Good. Now we are heading over here. And we have a very annoying fight right up here. So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be destroying this. And unfortunately, we had one of the, oh, good, he came back over. That's good. So now we're going to stand right over here and we're just going to shoot at these enemies that are spawning in. Because, once we're standing right here, we're gonna go into the final triplets mini puzzle. And you would think, well, this is the last one, it's probably gonna be super hard. Nope, in all reality, it just got easier. So we're gonna go up here. Oops. Maybe, there we go. Get up here. Get that ready. Get over here, get that ready. Then we're gonna pull this up. We're going to jump up, and then we're going to pull this one up and finish it off. And there we have it. We have now finished all of the triplets puzzles.
I'm very grateful
For what you've done, lads. Now please, promise me you'll be careful. There is an evil in this place. Roll over here. And now we're going to, you see these stairs? They would expect you to jump. No, our movement, like we've been doing this whole game, is rolling. And we know it's the fastest, so we're just going to roll over that gap. But the next thing we're going to do here is we're actually going to hit all these guys, so we don't have to worry about them. Because we have that we have to do. Solve that puzzle and get over here and get our final bow upgrade. And this will help us out in the final area quite a bit for the final boss. And right now we're actually doing pretty good because we actually have ourselves the power bracelet as well as some of the what are their names? Think of it, Steve. The Will-O-Wisps. So once again, we're going to use this. because we've been gathering it up. We're gonna finish this off with one more of these power-ups. Alright. And that is the, well, this is the last Crow cutscene of the game before we finish it up. So, if everybody wants to do their last cause, this is the time for it. Here he comes. Here's our Crow buddy, and Caw. We're gonna roll this way. We still have one more of the will-o-the-wisps, which is good. We're gonna roll up here. Forget you guys. Then we're gonna get up here, and then we're going to get our last mom fight of the entire game.
Mum,
I thought you'd change back by now.
I guess I'm glad you haven't, because I still need your help.
So right here we're gonna attack, and then we're gonna do a lot of this running around. Because there is basically only these guys. And as we go around, the enemies will also come after us as well, which makes it a little bit easier on us as well. That was a really good fight. We kind of got the boars to come after us, which helps out quite a bit. Here we go. We're going on to the second to the last part of the game here, and that happens to be a come on, what is the word here that we're looking for, Steve? Elevator. That's the word. There's one. Then we have our next one that's coming up, which is going to be super easy because we're just going to stand right in the center here for one purpose, and that purpose is that it's going to be these guys coming up right here. If you just stand in the middle and attack, it's a lot easier than having to wait for them to explode. And most of the time that they drop potions for you anyway, like this, and you can just get your health back. There we go. Now I'm going to stand here and I'm going to shoot in this corner. The reason I'm going to be doing this is because the next wave is a wave of goblins and bramble. So we're going to stand here, and I know that the enemy is going to spawn here, so I'm just shooting it. I don't know how long I have to wait, so that's why I'm doing this. So there's that guy dead. There's going to be him, then him, hopefully. Come on. Alright, come on. This is why you always want to go after them first. There. Okay. So now we're done with that fight. We're going to stand up here for the sole purpose of being just like half a second to a second faster. Normally you would have to wait for the thing to go all the way up. But if I run in this corner on top of this pillar right here, excuse me, then I can just jump up here and get up here just a little bit faster.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mum.
Alright, and like that, we are now on to the Mordu fight. Now, you would think that he's been standing here this whole time and he's been coming after us. You would think that we would actually go right after Mordu. Nope. Instead, he's going to send his lackeys in after us. Excuse me. So the first one is going to be a fire wolf. Or ice wolf. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go right here, and I'm just going to... Now I'm going to attack him like this. And make him just spin around in a circle. Maybe attack him if I can. Ah! This was not a good wolf. Alright. And like that, we're done with the first phase. We're now going on to the second phase, which is probably one of the worst. And that phase is going to be the boar, the fire boar. And there's a little bit of focus here that I'm going to try and do, because I'm going to try and get him trapped inside of a, okay. Ah! What is he doing to me? He killed me. That's fine. So, we don't have to restart the whole fight over again. We just have to start right from this boar fight over again. So, I couldn't really do anything there. I got screwed over. Let's see if I can do it again here. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get him trapped in a pattern where if I run correctly, he will not be able to run after me while I go around the outside edge here. So I'm going to try and focus here. This is not good at all. This end fight is terrible. Please. Please, Mr. Boar. Please, Mr. Boar. There, we're almost done with them. Maybe. That was the pattern I almost had him in right here. Come on. Holy crap. That was bad. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this. And then we go into... What did I say the worst boss was in the entire game? That's right. We have to now fight the bird once again. Now the problem with this is I'm kind of low on health here. So while I'm fighting after the bird, I have to hopefully get some potions from these other guys that are here. Okay, there's one. But this time the boss isn't as bad because they don't have as many enemies helping them out this time. Alright, now I have enough health here, I can just go in and I can start attacking it. Alright, come on, please. You're almost done, Mr. Bird. There we go. Mr. Bird is done. Gonna attack this. And now we're on to the final phase of the game. So we have to do a little bit of climbing, but while we're climbing, we also have to watch out for other enemies that are attacking me, trying to knock me off of the edge. So there's our rock giant that we're going after. And now let's go up here. We have to watch out for those. We're hoping for potions like we just got there. These guys are still trying to go after me. Now we've made it up to the top here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to attack him until he is dead. And the timing will be coming up the second that we get the final hit on him, or on the stone. So here we go. final hit, our time is coming up here in 3, 2, 1, and time. So that was Disney-Pixar's Brave. This game is super fun. It's lovely to watch, and the music is great, the action is great. It's just a lot of movement based, and that's what I like to show off. So if you enjoyed it, I'd love to see this at a marathon, and thanks for watching.